Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark. Striding in is Ozzie Smith, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
Next to hit is Eric Davis. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Up next, Yadir Molina, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel's got it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than... And now here is Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red,
Late that time for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And another foul ball. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Jonathan India comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So now to the plate, Albert Pujols, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless, whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
The third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Aronado. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. So now here is Jim Edmonds looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. And now Jesse Winker. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. In there, no balls and a strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jesse Winker becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 25 homers and 65 RBIs, and it's fouled away. Hudson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Carlson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Dakota Hudson. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Senzel brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Now the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next up, Eric Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 41 RBIs.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nick Senzel becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Yadir Molina.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now back, third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Here's Nolan Aronado. Yanked on the ground down the line. He'll go to the bag for 1. Over to second, a double play. But they won't get the triple play as he's safe at first. And as we get a second look here, that's a good job at 3rd of getting that first out himself and then having the presence of mind to throw on to second for the double play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Edmonds.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
At the plate, Dakota Hudson scooped up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it
the third baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan India is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Pujols takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second
number
out.
2, Nick.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Popped him up. Molina is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ozzie Smith. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now in the box, Eric Davis. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Senzel's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to stand in is Yadir Molina, a hit in 2 tries so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. At the plate now, Albert Pujols. Senzel brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. First pitch on its way. Joey Votto stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So here's Tyler Naquin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Aronado. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Nolan Aronado.
And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Senzel fields it cleanly. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Flying toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Next up is Dakota Hudson. He bounced out last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it, and he is in there. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. At the plate now is Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there. 2 down. Shogo Akiyama gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Shogo Akiyama.
And this will be fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. TJ Antone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ozzie Smith. And now the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is there, and he has it for the out. Next, it'll be Eric Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said that
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Freeman. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
what a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout now working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jonathan India becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Nick Castellanos now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado. Winker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next, here is Paul DeYoung. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll send a ground ball down to third, to second for 1, on to first, and it's another double play. The 4th. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The first baseman, number
So one
19.
away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Bases are empty, one man out. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning. And the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Amir Garrett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Garrett.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Jim Edmonds is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Swing and a line drive, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Barnhart.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
In now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
To 1-2 now. got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
50.
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The Reds down to their last strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.